Good morning, everyone. I have been having the worst allergies possible known to man. Like, it's been horrible, and yesterday, actually for 2 nights in a row, I really haven't slept, so oh my gosh. I promise I don't have a cold, I don't have a fever, like I just feel nauseated and it's my sinuses. A little bit more simple because I don't want to put a lot of effort out into my face, and we're gonna be talking about some things. I have to leave in a minute, but I have lately, oh my gosh, so I caved and I went and got the milk tint. I use the color 5. Literally amazing. Like this has been a life-changing product. Yeah, milk's been doing it for me lately. I really love their blush too. It's been a good switch. So real talk, I was gonna put this in my last video, but then I decided to like not get into it and do it in this video because I wanted more time for me to talk about it, even though I have to leave for work in a minute. I had a friendship with a guy, and I've always really struggled with friendships with guys because either one, I end up liking them, or the guy likes me, and it never ends well. For example, me and my ex-boyfriend crossed that boundary and just not even been friends anyway. Like, we were friends for like a little bit, and then yeah, we should not have crossed that. I mean, sometimes it's great to have, you know, friendships with people, but not for like it to be so close that like you feel like that's your only go-to person. I did have a friend who was gay in college, and that was a little bit different. I've had this friendship with this kid for a while, and I thought of it more as like a brother-sister relationship because he is 2 years younger than me. But apparently he didn't see it that way, and he wanted to have a relationship. He got in a relationship with someone else, then they broke up, and then he ended up texting me, and you know, older sister vibes that I thought that I was giving apparently didn't go through. So we are no longer friends. I had to block him. It was really sad though, because like he was such like a younger brother to me, and then it was like, dang, like you had to go and ruin it. But I can't blame him. I can't say anything either. One of the crazy parts about it is that he literally told me that God was telling him that, you know, he was having dreams and we were gonna get married. And while I don't think that, you know, obviously that situation was clearly based on what the Lord wanted. The Lord does give people dreams about things, but that was not one of them. From my past experience, I dated a guy who told me that God showed him in dreams that we were going to get married and that we were going to have a life together, and that was not biblical. Was not biblical at all. The only reason he told me that is so that we could do things that were not good for either of us. It was just a really weird situation to be in, but at the same time it was like, okay, if I didn't go through something really bad, like a really bad toxic relationship with a pastor's kid, then I wouldn't have known how to deal with this situation now. And that's another thing I hate about the Christian culture, is that people like to use God for everything. Like, literally, it's one of those things where it's like, why in the world, like, why are you using God like to this extent? Like, it's one of the weirdest things, because it's so funny that like people will say like, oh, God told me that like we're supposed to get married. Well, God didn't tell me that. So if he tells both people, then that makes sense. Also, like, the kid who's telling me like he has a crush on me, he doesn't even have a car. So I would have been driving him to our dates. That's weird. And it's just a part of like growing up and just having to make those decisions. Anyway, I had to deal with that, and it was just very strange because it was like the fact that, you know, everything is about you and what you want, and you don't even know my favorite color. Like, that's kind of important to me. Like, if you don't know that my favorite color is blank, I'm not gonna say it. Y'all find out later. But you don't know my favorite color, which means like you, even in this like friendship, I guess, or whatever that we've had, you haven't like put out any effort into getting to know me. Like, you don't, you know, want to know me as a person. All you want to do is you want to have someone that is out of your league and older than you, and that's weird. Like, that's just a really weird place to be in. It's so interesting because I kept thinking, like, okay, like this past relationship that I was in that I finally have gotten over, and it's been a year and a half since we broke up the second time. So the change of, okay, this is where I am now, but also I actually want to take care of myself. I just got a pump, and I don't think you understand like what that means. If you don't understand what a type 1 diabetic has to go through, like, there's so many, like, on my feed, hot girls that have type 1 diabetes. And it's like, okay, like, that's amazing, but to the guy who doesn't have type 1, who's never experienced type 1, is like, oh, you're pretty, let me get in your pants. Like, you don't know everything else. Like, you don't know me, what I have to deal with every single day. You don't know like what I have to deal with when I go high. You don't know what I have to deal with when I go low. And this isn't just a casual relationship. This is a life commitment, because I don't want to be involved with someone who's not going to take me seriously and take what I have to deal with lightly, because I can't take it lightly. And if I can't take it lightly, then you're just gonna have to deal with a very heavy load. It's okay to be single, and a lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like being single. I like being single. Like, I didn't like being single until I had a wake-up call, like trauma, and now I really enjoy it. I really enjoy being single and not having someone put me down because I'm a diabetic, having someone literally say like, oh, you're pretty, and I only like the person you are on the outside. Like, I don't like the person you are on the inside. I don't really care about you or your favorite color. Like, that's important to me. Like, if you don't know a basic what's your, like, my favorite color, like that's a turn off for me. And your nasty feet, and the fact that you can't drive, and if you're living off daddy's money, can't stand that. Cannot stand that. Man, that was it was just a whole like situation, and thank goodness like it did not end up like, oh my gosh, I have to blow my nose again, and I literally am putting on makeup, and I really don't want to do this. I really don't want to go to work today. Like, my head is pounding. It is pounding. That's what we're dealing with. And my nose is like red. It looks like I've been drinking. It's like nasty. It's also kind of interesting because I have noticed that guys, this is weird for me, guys will literally start coming out of the woodwork in like the spring and the summer, and then they disappear in like the fall and winter. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. That's another reason why I hate the summer. Is like, you know, you got your hot summer bodies, and you're dealing with these men running around trying to get you, saying that, you know, God wants you in this relationship, and it's like, sweetie, like, absolutely not. I like the winter because it's cold outside. I can dress like a trash bag, and no one cares, and I don't have to shave my legs. Let's just be honest. I hate that. I hate that. I absolutely hate it. My relationship with diabetes has been really good this past week, even though, like, with my sinuses and everything, oh my gosh, I have felt like I have wanted to die. And yesterday it was really crazy. Okay, this was so funny. I literally went outside, because I sit in my car and I eat lunch whenever it's really sunny and pretty. Went outside and was sitting in my car eating my lunch. I was having like, they're called Transparent Labs. It's a bar with one of those like Chobani yogurt like drink things. So I was having one of those, and then all of a sudden like my Tandem and my Dexcom apps started going crazy, and it was like, eat now, you're like gonna die, and it was like at 60 like 2. And I was like, what the heck? I was like, I'm literally sitting in here eating, and I took insulin. Then it was about like an hour later, it was like 230 straight arrow up. I was like, okay, like, honey, I've been really trying today and you're not behaving. During the whole conversation with this dude, it was really annoying, but I was just thinking about, you know, what do I need to do that's good for my diabetes? Like, would being in a relationship right now be a good thing? Would it be a healthy thing? And I think that's something that every single person has to ask when you're getting into a relationship. Like, is this going to be good for me mentally, spiritually, physically? And if it's not, then deuces, I don't care about you. Obviously, you can say it with a smile and say, yeah, goodbye. But it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, like, I need to really, like, reevaluate about, you know, where I am in life and where you are in life and how everything's going. And I just got a pump. I'm making good life decisions, and I don't need someone who just wants to get married to me because of physical aspects and not what I want to do with my future. All about him. Does it literally look like I want to live in the suburbs in any part of the country? No. Also, like, diabetes is no joke. I hope you have good insurance. So I have a job. And I need to do something with my nose. Like, I feel like I'm gonna die right now. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This emoji in the comments because you heard me yap about relationships and diabetes today. I will not be posting this next Sunday because it's Easter. I want to be respectful. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so that you're notified every single time I post a new video, especially of me yapping about random stuff. Pray for me and my nose and my sinuses and my head and your girl's diabetes, because fingers crossed I don't have the same situation that I did yesterday. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.